I've just bought a fire damaged R8. This could be the biggest, most expensive mistake of my life. It started off looking something like this, but by the end of this video, it was going to be ready for the track. And make sure you watch all the way to the end because we've got a surprise for you. Have a look. Right, today we're going to be stripping, absolutely ripping out the interior. It's fucked. It's really fucked. Everything is ready to be removed. Look at it, it's all just falling off in my hands. All the modules are burnt, nothing's turning on, and we thought it would be a fire hazard if we connect the battery before we fix the modules. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. So instead, we decided to take the steering wheel off and get very stressed. M12 airbag thing, you got the airbag? The airbag has seen better days. I don't think that's going back in the car, unfortunately. You're right. We're off. Okay, I haven't undone something.
That's fucked.
All bolts have now been removed, steering wheel off. Next, we've got these clocks. I don't know what they're called, but I reckon behind here is going to be very, very black. Okay, it's not that bad. Nice. I reckon one of these from Audi. What do you reckon that's going to set you back?
298 quid.
I reckon more than that, surely.
She searched it up.
Yeah.
I said 281 or something, 275 I think.
I reckon 350.
£231.
Ooh, okay.
Or you can get used ones for around 360, what doesn't make any sense.
Okay. We've actually discovered all of this is burnt, so I'm now going to use an angle grinder and try and save us some time. Everyone says angle grinders are dangerous and blah, blah, blah. No, they're sick.
They are.
Convenient. Look at that! Rapid! We then realised how much easier it would be if we removed the seats. So, next task was doing both the drivers and passenger. Update to how everything's doing at the moment. Passenger seat is now out and we found some water damage. There was a storm the other day and because the windows don't shut because of the lack of power, it's all pissed in here and there's quite a lot bubbling up from the foam. However, I don't think it's damaged these plugs too much. There's a little bit of water ingress, nothing major. Right, driving shaft thing. Fire stemmed from there, we reckon. That's the unit module numbers. All these wires have definitely seen better days. And I reckon this whole thing is going to need to be replaced because I don't think Audi intentionally put parts on here that were rusted. Next task was snipping all of the burnt, corroded wires from the old steering column. Little did we know what sort of effect this would have on the whole entire project later on. Glove box has now been removed by myself, which has given me an idea. Can we get any power to the brake lights and to the windows so that it no longer leaks? I have heard in an Audi R8 there is an emergency release. There's an emergency release behind the passenger carpet. I didn't want to go and check it out off camera, so this is my first time checking it. Ah, a fuse box.
Here's the release. More important.
Yeah, I'm more focused on the electrics now. I can't see a cable. Plan B, couldn't get through the glove box, so I'm now over at the driver's side and we should be able to access the bonnet release with this thing. However, no way. Look, all these wires. What the fuck is that? I reckon that's either a tracker or an immobilizer, which may have been the reason why they can't start this car. But regardless, let's see if we can get this car turned on. That should open the bonnet. No. Haha, what a twat. That is because this is the release for the engine bay. Look, follow the wire, comes down, and it goes back there. Bonnet there, engine bay there. Obviously, that is, yeah. So how the hell do you open the bonnet? That's the bonnet release, isn't it? It looks like a bonnet, but obviously it's electric. And this is now the first time using the ramp because the emergency thing isn't there, the driver's doesn't work. So now we're resorting to this. Probably shouldn't be lifting it in this state, but yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on it.
Where are the blocks?
Don't know. That light that you can see through there should be where an emergency bonnet release comes through that opens that so you can get to the battery so you can jump start the engine. However, it's been snipped, it's been cut, and we've managed to take this wheel arch off, which has given us access to the wire itself, which is this, right? And follow it, track it up to over there. It goes round the front, and that is how you release the bonnet. But it's been snipped. The emergency bonnet release has been snipped, which kind of makes me think, is there engine problems with this car? The engine could be fucked, like beyond fucked. And that is why they've snipped that, because the salvage market wouldn't have been able to jumpstart and tell him that there was mechanical issues. So this could have been an insurance job.
Just pull this wire potentially.
Yeah. Fuck off. Tom.
Did it do it?
Yeah! Oh, mate. Well, you got it through the wheel arch?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Right.
What is under it? Dead mouse.
What is that? What is that?
It's like Wi-Fi, isn't
Is
it?
that a Hoover? Right, should we put positive? Okay, look for burning.
I heard stuff do stuff.
There was the light.
Windows aren't doing anything. Not this side. I assume that's because the key's not in. Yeah, that's doing it here.
Okay, brake. Try brake light. Go to the back.
Yeah. Full brake lights, all of them.
We got power. Oh, gassed.
Shit, mate.
Sick. Right, let me disconnect the battery before we start fire. At this point, we now had power to the car, which means it was time to take the dashboard out to remove all remnants of a fire even being present. Airbag out. I think. If this blows up, I'm literally going to A&E. I'm handling a bomb on my face.
That's...
Just isn't coming off. It doesn't come off, right? This is what we're dealing with at the moment. The airbag has been removed. This has clarted me in the face. Ah! The car is fighting back. It's stuck on something. 20 hours later, we had managed to loosen the dash entirely. Me doing the passenger side, Tom doing driver's side. And then it was time to take this bitch out. Whoa. Okay. Wires? No wires. Hey, good lad.
You got it?
Yeah, let go. Dash out. Dashboard is now completely out. This looks very bare. So these are the wires that were snipped, right?
Yeah.
This is where we need to find a new loom, or the end of these looms.
It's basically this wire hole loom here.
Yeah.
And this one here. These two.
And where do they go back?
Just into the abyss.
Oh, fuck. They just disappear. Yeah.
It goes through there, down behind the crash bar, into the chassis.
Right, we need electrical help.
Hello.
This is sick.
We're now on a GoPro, everyone.
Yeah, we're now on a GoPro. I stupidly didn't document the carpet removals, but I can show you on my beautiful washing line over here. We have got an interior R8 carpet slowly dripping and feeding the grass. This is really wet. Like, look at it. I don't really want to. Yeah, have a look. This has been here for about 14 hours. It just needs to be all squeezed. We need to get like a detail around to give it like a wet and cold, dry, wet and cold, dry, dry and wet, dry, vax.
Yeah.
Vax. But yeah, it's all chilling here, and we have these stupid oak trees blocking the sun out and pigeons shitting everywhere. But regardless, it's fine. The postman has delivered us a new dashboard, which we're going to keep in bubble wrap so it doesn't get damaged. I give you an R8 dashboard off eBay. Does actually look quite nice. Instrument cluster, actually. Instrument cluster. I give you an R8 steering wheel. That is the leather that goes on top of the steering wheel that was completely burnt to crap. Reinforced boot release. This is to open the back engine bay, because these are renowned to snap on Audi R8s. The original one from Audi was £250, £8.99. off eBay because it doesn't have an Audi logo on it. Roof lining lights, these were all burnt. And then last but not least, we have a bomb. No, this is a steering wheel airbag.
So still a bomb.
It's still a bomb, yeah. Ooh. It's fine, missed. Here we have the new steering column with wires attached. Tom here was worried about it being too short and not reaching the original wires that we cut. The only way we're going to find out is by actually installing it. Steering column, car, magic. Hopefully that'll be a good transition. No, that was a crap transition because I then decided to mess everything up and use power and force instead of my brain, which ended up with the bolt looking like this. I've somehow managed to round the top of this bolt off, so now it won't go into the bottom of this steering thing. So, we need a new one of these. I'm hoping it can be a lifesaver. Basically, we're putting a fire damaged R8 together at the moment. This
Oh, a car?
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
This bolt,
Yeah.
if you can see, I've stupidly rammed it
Right,
in as hard as
okay.
I can. Right, new bolt has been copped from a bolt specialist. I've got two of them, and Tom reckons she's in.
I reckon, yeah. There you go, look.
Yeah! Right, and seeing as though Tom's a little bit lighter handed with this sort of stuff, and he was the one that took it out, I'm gonna let him complete it.
I can't believe you give me the pleasure of doing this job. Yes! Thank you so much.
To make myself useful, I'm gonna try and assemble some of this dashboard because we've got a lot of parts there that aren't currently on it, and they should be. So, we're gonna make a little table from this box. Let's see what condition this bad boy's in. No fire damage to start with. It's a good start. That's not black. That's the dashboard. Relatively happy. Right, that's part of the old dashboard. It is the same colour, isn't it?
That's the same.
It's just because it was... No, the dashboard isn't. No, but look at this colour. That colour is not that.
Yeah, that's black, that's not.
Yeah. The spray guy is coming to do the seats on Monday.
You could paint it, probably.
Yeah, it's leather, isn't it?
It's up to you what you want to paint. What it is about.
It would make sense to get the seats to matching the dashboard, wouldn't it? 4 hours later, this new steering thing is now in. The question is, do the wires reach? Okay, so this is the snippy one. They're the grounds. They reach, which is good. And then how about this one? This is the main one because this is the... That's to what?
That's the steering, the key and stuff.
That's for the key, yeah.
Yeah.
And the good news is, look at that, ladies and gents. Look at it. Where's this wire that you said was fire damage here? Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's nothing.
Uh-huh.
That will still work as is.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, trust, yeah. Show you. Yeah, okay, so this one is also a little bit melted, so that needs doing. But other than that, we got the new module. Let's give Dips a call. Why does it bring up Google Meet? It's so funny. Oh, I look like a mess.
Hello.
Hello, Dips, how we doing?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
I am brilliant. I'm ecstatic. That's what I am. Check this out. New steering rack in.
Nice.
New module received. All wiring links up to the existing wiring. It just needs to be soldered.
Perfect.
So, my question to you, Dips, was when are you
Yeah.
are you about? Are you free?
What I can do, if I give you a call when I'm back, and
Yeah.
then I'll get a diary up, and then we'll get it booked in, hopefully some point early next week.
Oh, that is music. That's exactly what I just said before these cameras went on. Yes, awesome. What a hero! He's down to help. We've got everything ready. Oh, Once that man turns up with his little computer, this car's going to switch on. This man is sorting out the interior of the R8. So we got the seats going on. We got filler, sandpaper, heat gun, and a jack. And then we should have fixed seats, which we're going bright pink today, aren't we, mate?
Yes.
That's it, bright pink with yellow stripes. The dashboard is chilling here as well. So this is not the right black. This is like a matty grey black. This is the black that we want to go for, a little bit darker and a little bit more reconditioned. This is how to spray leather. This is what they use in Toy Story to spray Woody's thing, isn't it? That's the same sort of gun. Tell me you recognise that. Look at it.
Lower.
There's no aiming with it.
You can go a bit closer if you want to. Don't go too wet.
If you want your seat sprayed at a discounted price, hit me up at Ethan Overton. Behind the scenes of Ethan Overton now, we're looking for a comment that says something about vaxing. At the ready. Water vacuum. This has been drying for about 3 days now, and as you can see, it's only a little bit damp, nowhere near what it was at the start. However, it still stinks like shit. So, we're gonna solve that with that little thing. Oh my God, what a catch. One-handed, look at that. How we use this thing is we press on this little trigger here, and it basically shoots the cleaning fluid, and then this vacuums it up. You can hear it. Let me show you. Tom's just made a really good point. This isn't actually a hoover, so I'm gonna try and hoover the carpets with a normal one first to get all the surface grit off, then we'll deep clean with this shit. This actually ended up taking a little longer than we thought because the stuff coming out of this carpet was out of this world. Lots of black and brown dirt. And that's the passenger now done. Check out the state of this. It looks a lot cleaner than when it went in, and oh, it smells of flowers. Not carcinogenic burnt plastic, which is what we want. Nearly. This came out of the carpets. Oh my God, look at that. I don't really want to pour it in the grass. Should we feed the plants? No, they're probably going to kill the plants. We'll feed the weeds. Die. Die! Die! No way that came out of the carpets. Welcome to my black seats for the R8. These are beautifully finished in a satin matte-like finish. They're Leng. Leng is the word for it. The dashboard has also been done in the same black as the seats. Oh, listen to that. Yeah. Yeah. We've just taken off the airbag module, which is underneath the very wet passenger footwell. Hey presto, look inside. The motherboard is damp. What were you going to say?
Look at the plugs.
And that's the state of the plugs.
Actually got debris like on the top surface. Look, it's like this crusty plastic stuff.
See how much one of these things costs. We have got some good news though. We thought this was an airbag sensor. It's not. Tom, it's not an airbag thing. It is a genuine Audi control unit for parking aid system.
That's good news.
That's very good news. What I find really funny is how this is a module off an A3 and it's also off an R8. That just shows, I guarantee if I typed in Audi R8 parking module, this will come up. In fact, I'm going to try it now. I reckon it's not 15 quid. 112 quid. Oh, you're taking the piss. So without further ado, what are we doing? Let's just try and fit this. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to try and fit all these angle sensors for Dips, who's turning up, hopefully, once he gives me a bell, which he still hasn't just yet. We're waiting for the end of today. That goes there somewhere, so you can indicate. This is quite handy. That goes in there. Yes. And then this one. Hey! Oh, look at that. We've got indicators, we've got cruise control, and we've got windscreen wipers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take this off, mate. How's this gonna get through the gap in the dash?
Yes. Don't mind me. Right. Cool. After I'd been told that all of my hard work was a complete waste of time, it was then time to fit the new coloured dash, which actually matched the seats as well. Mwah! Masterpiece. Instrument cluster? No, this isn't instrument. This is whatever this is called. Indicator stalks and lights and stuff is now on. And look at this. It only turns a little bit left and right, where before it went all the way around, which basically means that it was broken and the steering lock didn't work. However, this is not broken. Very excited. Next, we're going to get the instrument cluster shit in and see what happens then. Slowly starting to come together. Making progress. We are going to get the passenger carpet in because that is the drier of the two. Looking very nice and not smelling like shit anymore. Out with the old, in with the new. Look at the difference in them. That's what happens when there's been a fire. Question is, does it work? She's in.
Right, let me connect up the battery.
We on?
Yep.
Oh shit. Doesn't work. Oh no, well that wouldn't work, would it? Because it's not connected. The wires are. We need the hazards. Okay, the hazards button has lit up. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh shit.
Press it again. Yeah, they're on now.
Yeah, they're not on the dashboard. But they're flashing here. So, do we reckon it needs to be coded to the car? Probably. Okay, that's fine. Now the new boot release has been fitted with the reinforced metal thing because Audi seem to make things that break a lot of the time. We're going to try and shut this for the first time and see if it can be opened with the lever. Right, there's no going back now, mate. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2. Oh shit, that didn't go well. Hang on. Wait, open it. Ah. Yeah. Right, wait. Okay, open it. Hey, nice. That's what we like to see. Yes, that new metal clip was £67 from eBay. However, I think that sorted our problem. Right, now we got a little bit of a dilemma. We can't get the driver's seat in unless this door is opened fully. So, the two of us are going to try and roll it up onto the ramp so we have enough clearance. But it's the two of us and this is nearly a 2-ton car. 2-ton supercar, I add. Let's give it a go. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh, big up, mate. That was a funny shot. That was fucking sick. Oh. Right, you're on paint duty as well as camera duty.
Your head's hitting her. There you go.
Dips has literally just arrived. Let me show you what we're doing. We've disconnected the battery. He's already away. And look at all the tools he's using. This is crazy. This man is like, it's all in his head. Sick. We found a second wire. We don't know what it is. We're trying to figure it out. Okay, bear with. I'm really not much help here. It was time to take a step back and let Dips work his magic, soldering the new steering column wires onto the old ones, as well as putting grounds to grounds, blah, blah, blah. And before we knew it...
So what's the problem?
So, Ethan's just told me that this isn't the original cluster, which may cause a problem. Well, it is going to cause a problem because...
That's the original cluster.
I mean, what we might be able to do is we should be able to code it in anyway, but if not, then I might be able to take the EEPROM chip off this and transfer it over, which holds the immobilizer data.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Will the whole of this right hand side of the car look like that?
I'm telling you, yeah, this was a fire.
Oh, was it?
Everything was a write-off on this side.
Okay.
So
That's not been water damaged or anything, has it?
Yeah.
It may have been because of firefighters.
Oh. Okay.
This is why everything's new.
Okay, cool. Let me get all this wiring done, and then we'll start on the coding.
Oh shit! I knew it.
Someone commented that yesterday. They were like, make sure you transfer all the clusters over to the new one. And I was like, what are you on about? Dips knows what he's doing. No, I didn't tell him. Shit.
Right, so this is the blade from the original, no, from the new barrel that you got, right?
Yes, that one is.
That's
yeah.
from the new one. And what we've done, we've taken the blade out of the original key, put a blank blade in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll get this one copied onto here.
Gotcha.
Right, so what we're doing now is we're going to decode the original key blade, well, the new key blade. So what we do is we click decode, and then you'll see it decoded on the machine.
Ah, okay. Now what we're looking at doing is actually using the old barrel, which is here, taking it off the burnt column and transferring it to the new one. Because Dips doesn't have the right length key blade, because he's so busy, right, with all of you lot, that you've taken all of them. So we're going to see if this works. We've got some good news, the barrel is out.
Yes.
Barrel's out, let's have a look.
So that's your new one that came in the original, in the steering lot that you bought.
Yes.
And the way that these work is you turn it, I'll just show you. So when the key's out, as soon as you push the key in, it has basically a little lip on it that pushes in.
Yeah.
So as you turn it, it allows it to go all the way in. So before, it won't let you go all the way in. As soon as you turn it, see how it clicked all the way?
Yeah.
And then we just put this in place, and all that does is it just holds it back.
So that you can...
Yeah, so that's held back now.
Gotcha.
So what we'll do, we'll slide that back in, pull the pin out, and then that's your original key for the original car.
So then that saves a lot of work then, doesn't it?
Yeah, saves a lot of hassle, but it's also nice to have one key for everything.
Exactly,
as
yeah,
opposed
because
to-
you've got
yeah,
the doors and things
exactly,
as well, yeah.
So it's just a bit of a nicer finish.
Wicked. So Dips, when this is all turned on now, sorry, when you put the key in the ignition,
Yeah.
with everything jumped up now and all the wires on, what do you expect to happen?
The ignition lights should come on,
Yeah.
and then we can start coding.
Okay. But we won't hear a...
If it sounds like that, then you've got bigger problems. Right, we are all connected up. Now technically, we should get dash lights.
Dash lights should come on now.
Because it says safe on there, we're basically not going to get any, it's not definitely not going to start, and at the minute we're not going to get anything else working until we get the cluster coded.
Gotcha.
Right, so we've now got 1-1 which has disappeared off the dash, which basically means that the key is now coded. We just need to align the cluster and then the steering control module, and then we'll give it a whirl and hopefully it will start up. Look at the look on his face.
Oh yeah. Dips has just said we can start the car.
We can attempt to start it, so, but my short ass won't reach the pedals.
That's fine, I'm happy to go in. Oh, look at that! That is a lot of smoke. Is that supposed to look like that?
I think that's been overfilled.
It could be overfilled, potentially. But what you're going to need to do really is you're going to need to drain all the oil and then refill it again, just to make sure that it's not been overfilled or it's not underfilled. Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay. How's it looking, Dips? You've been away for about an hour now, so
Yes.
how's it looking?
Looking very good.
Yeah?
And guess what?
Go on.
I've done your stereo for you as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Good
Stereo's all
lad.
coded. Control modules all coded in, clusters all coded, keys coded to the cluster, all the wiring's done. Managed to get this reflashed as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so it was faulty. What we think's happened is it may have had a voltage spike and it's completely wiped it out. So I've reflashed that as well.
Perfect.
Everything seems to be working.
Oh, legend. Dips has dipped and he's left us with a spoiler that is very risen and potentially a head gasket issue, as a lot of you
seems to keep on telling me, which is why all the white smoke's coming out the back. But regardless, we don't care about that because we want to get this interior looking mint. I'm going to start working on the glove box. Tom is working on putting the drivers together. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm afraid we completely forgot to film any of this. However, what we did film was the oil change that was shortly to follow, which turned out to be a little bit messier than we thought. It went everywhere.
Oh, mate.
Look at that.
That's so bad.
Look at the colour. That's not oil colour, is it? Wow. Look at it. Grey. This is the colour of the oil filter. Yeah. Jizzy, jizzy. Nice. Right, new O-ring, new oil, oily oil. This baby can go back in now. Made in Austria, look at that. That's in. Oh, there you go. Nice. Oh, that is the colour that oil should be, boys and girls. Oil colour. Oil now in. We're going to start it and let it warm up to temp. Hopefully nothing blows up. That's starting better.
Yeah, turn it off, mate.
That's a misfire.
Open the boot.
What I think that knock-in is potentially a misfire. Well, I know it's definitely a misfire because that's exactly what it sounds like. But we want to make sure it's not a head gasket. So today, we've got a few little presents. I did this off camera, apologies. I got a bit excited, okay? I wanted to do more and GoPro wasn't about. So, this is what all the coils and spark plugs are looking like. As you can see, they've definitely seen better days, especially this one. Look at all that water on the top. A lot of you are saying that was from when the fire brigade sprayed the little cannon. However, why have they put water in the engine bay if there was a fire internally? Doesn't make any sense. Every single spark plug has got oil on it and all this black stuff is not looking very promising at all. That's what a spark plug should be looking like. And this is what the one looks like. That's probably the best looking one we've got. This is my new toy, guys. It's called an endoscopy, like a little willy. Right, anyway, we need to plug this down the bottom of the engine. So that is what I'm gonna do now. That is liquid. Look, yeah, that's liquid. Well, hey, we've got coolant in a cylinder. That's what you want with an R8, isn't it? Yeah, so coolant in the cylinder, not brilliant, but there wasn't really much we could do to get rid of it, so we just decided to put the new coils of sparks in instead and hope for the best. First time ever, I'm hoping the gearbox works. Let's give it a go.
That was black.
Clutch works. Good. Right.
Brakes. Oh,
yes. This is a private road, okay? Don't try us at home. It's rapid.
Oh man, that was a cloud.
That's fine.
If you're, oh yeah.
You smell fire. You smell fire?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd pull over actually. You've got quite a lot of smoke in your engine bay.
There we go. It's just a bit smoky. Where's this smoke coming from? Is it the exhaust or is it? I thought it was the wheel arch. Is it just the exhaust, isn't it?
No, the reason I said turn it off is I just saw a plummet of smoke coming up from down there.
Yeah. It's coming out of the exhaust, isn't it? Yeah. It's got power. It's not like in limp mode, is it? To distract ourselves that this car may definitely need a new engine from the amount of white smoke that was coming out the rear end, we decided to fit the interior. We've got the roof lining, lights, window switches, sun visors, suede trim, some
scratchy foot stuff. Anyway, after this is done, the interior of the R8 should be looking mint. We've got to clip a few things in here, put a driver's door card on. Without further ado, let's get into this. Starting with the roof liner, which was no longer Alcantara, but instead like a felty material, as it was the only one in the whole world that was being sold on eBay. After bending this a little bit and fitting both left and right A-pillars, roof liner in, we've done the little centre mirrors. Centre mirrors? That's not centre, that's a sun visor. We've done the sun visor, we've done the little centre mirror. Tom's just doing driver's door as we speak. It's looking like a flipping car, mate. This is a centre fan. Yeah, this cost 400 quid from shitty Audi. Not a scam at all for this. Anyway, what we have found is someone has tried to do a little bodgery on this little wire. So what we're now going to do is try and solder it ourselves, because we saw dips to it the other day. Didn't look that hard, right? I reckon we got it. So that's what we're going to do. After soldering had been completed, all interior trims had been replaced, which was completely ignored by the camera because we forgot to film. It was on to testing if we had a head gasket issue with the help of some professionals. Does this car need a brand new engine? Today we are going to find out by doing either a compression test or shoving some coloured dye in the engine and seeing if it comes out in a place where it shouldn't. Without further ado, let's get to this garage. Okay, if that liquid turns green or yellow, you've got a head gasket problem. We're 10 minutes in now, and still looking fairly blue to me. Fingers crossed. It passed a head gasket test. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't have a problem with this car driving all the way to Birmingham, which is literally what we're about to do now, because we've got to get this car wrapped in a certain colour. Yeah, and none of you have any idea what it's going to be. So why was there coolant in the cylinder? Essentially, it is overfill from the coolant reservoir where the previous person overfilled it. It would have spilled over the sides, and directly underneath it was the coil that the cylinder had coolant in. So that bottom of the coil was completely rusted and it was red looking. So when I took the coil out, all of the coolant left within that little area then came beneath the spark plug and ended up in the cylinder. So it turns out this was never in the cylinder whilst the car was running, because it would have evaporated straight away. Hope that helps. Welcome to the Wrap Kings in Birmingham. Oh yes, this is where we are. Check out the front bumper. This is Ben, everyone. Say hello, Ben, this is for the YouTube.
Hello, everyone.
So you don't work for 3M, but you're...
I am what they called a select partner for 3M. There's maybe 25, 30 of us dotted around the country, I would say. And yeah, I am one of the select partner.
Awesome. Wicked. So basically, you're really bad at your job.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah. This is the colour that we're going for. It's Nardo Grey, isn't it?
Gloss Nardo Grey. High gloss, yeah.
And it looks sick.
high gloss.
So yesterday we had the car detailed.
That's right.
So it's all washed down, because basically you don't want anything sitting underneath this time of grey.
Contaminants and that will show through. You can see the material is only thin.
Ben's done the rear bumper, and this is what it looks like. Check it out. So you did that with something called razor tape, right?
Knifeless, 3M's knifeless tape.
3M's knifeless tape.
It's basically a tape, wire filament, acts almost a bit like a cheese wire, almost.
Gotcha. Okay.
Detail it right on that sort of edge there, all the way around.
Perfect.
And that gives you that
Clean finish.
clean edge. And obviously you're not cutting on the paint, so you're not going to damage it.
All right, we'll leave you to it. Thank you, Ben. Sexual is the best way to describe how this R8 looks. It's now completely done in Nardo Grey. It's been ceramic coated all the way from Birmingham, and it looks the bollocks. Step back, please. Please just get a shot of how this looks, yeah? This is a beautiful car. Yeah, this is Audi RS6, Audi R8, Nardo Grey. This is a stock colour, an OEM colour for the newer Audi models. And we just whacked it on a car that's 15 years old. We've got gunmetal grey alloys. Honesty is the best policy. What do you think of these alloys on the Nardo Grey? I like them. We've left these black, so it looks a little bit different, but it also complements the carbon fibre. The spoiler has been colour matched apart from the post, which is exactly the same as the GT4 Porsche that we've just done. And all we got to do now is put the carbon fibre back in the engine thing, and then we're done. Yeah, it's pretty much done. So we've done it in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2.5.
2.5 weeks, yeah, it's taken to rebuild a fire damaged R8. That isn't sick. I don't know what is. You name someone else who's doing this sort of level on a driveway. No one, yeah? And we're just getting started.
just getting started. This will be up for raffle at some point. So we're going to leave a link somewhere, maybe, if it's up at this point. Black badges as well to go on the rear, the front. Maybe we're going to up badge it to a V10 because there is a V10 rear bumper. So who knows? We just have to wait and see. All I am going to say is thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more updates. Grab your raffle tickets for this flipping R8 with a link in my bio. £2.98, 20% off the first 48 hours. I'll see you lot in a bit.